Next up on our CVC Spring Sports Media Day is the Conneaut Spartans softball team, one of our new teams into the CVC after expansion in the fall. So, Coach, welcome. I'm going to let you introduce yourself and then just give us a quick overview. What can we expect out of the Spartans this spring?
Sure. Thank you for having us on first and foremost. My name is Lexi Zappatelli. This is my second season as the head coach for the Conneaut softball team. This season, we are really excited to develop a group of very young girls. We don't have any seniors, 5 juniors, and then the rest are freshmen and sophomores. So we have a lot of starting positions that are open for opportunities for some younger girls to kind of step up and get some experience. So we're excited for that.
Now, long before I started covering the CVC and I was just covering local sports, your name is synonymous with Conneaut softball, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yes, I did graduate from Conneaut myself in 2015.
And that was the heyday of Conneaut softball back in that period. So, I mean, I have to
Yes.
imagine coaching your alma mater, you kind of want to get it back to that point. Do you kind of see that in the second year? I mean, the culture you're trying to develop, is that taking shape?
So I think we'll eventually get there. It definitely does start with the changing of the culture, though. And I think one thing that is more important than like skill is just the enjoyment for the game. I think that was lost for a while. But we have a really great positive group of girls, and the 3 girls that are here joining me, these are our captains this season, and they have already been doing an amazing job just keeping it a really positive, hardworking atmosphere. So I think it really just does start with that.
All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the girls, and we will start all the way to my left. I believe that might be Lexi. So, Lexi, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce yourself for the folks at home, name, grade, and what positions you're going to play this year.
I'm Lexi. I'm a junior, and I'm going to be playing. I'm a pitcher, and yeah.
All right, so Lexi coming in second year under Coach Zappatelli. How different was it this year compared to last year, just knowing that she's already implemented most of the things that she wants to do, and hopefully this spring you were able to just kind of focus on, just improving all around as opposed to just getting those fundamentals in place?
I don't think it's really so much different than it was last year. It's definitely different adapting to like a different team since we lost so many seniors. But as of like the environment, it's the same, and her coaching is still the same, and it's going as good as it did last year.
When you look at this year's team, obviously no seniors, so the 3 juniors get to step up and be captains. What does that mean to you, just knowing that you've got to focus on pitching and doing all those things, but you also have to kind of take over and be a leader this year? How are you embracing that role?
It's definitely a big role on the team, but I think like there's a lot of girls, like since we have so many freshmen, there's a lot who look up to all 3 of us, and it's definitely like you gotta always be positive, and it's definitely difficult, but then again, like you're playing with girls who you're best friends with, and it's very easy to keep that positive attitude going.
All right, now let's talk about you in the circle. Don't give away any secrets, but what kind of pitches do you throw, and how do you like to attack hitters? What's your strategy?
I tend to throw a lot of like junk pitches. That tends to be what my main main pitches are junk pitches, and I usually like I have like 5 different pitches that I use throughout the season.
And then how do you like to attack your hitters? Is it something you try to be aggressive or just kind of slow it down, take them out of their rhythm?
I try to get them off balance. Like I'll throw a high inside pitch here and then hit them outside with a changeup on the outside corner.
All right. And what are your goals for this season, individual and for your team?
Individual, I definitely want to get better in the circle and keep going what I did last year and keep increasing my hits when I'm at bat. And then as a team, I think we just need to keep doing what we're doing so far this season and keeping the positive attitude going. And no matter what happens, I think we're going to have a great season.
All right. Well, good luck to you this spring. Let's move right into the middle. And for the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
Okay, I'm Ella Borowski. I'm a junior, and I mostly play first, but I also play outfield too.
Okay. So coming in junior year, but you're basically a senior leader. How are you embracing that role?
It's definitely new. I'm really just trying to, not go with the flow, but try and take it like nice and easy, because I know a lot of these people, so it's just like another go around to hang out with a bunch of friends, play some other enemy friends kind of from other teams. So
How nice is it, after playing in that PA conference, coming into the Chagrin Valley Conference, and now playing a lot of local teams, probably kids that you grew up playing against in the youth leagues. How cool is that, just to have that opportunity now?
It's wonderful. So that way we don't have to be traveling so far like we had to last year. And I think that it will build more competition in the sports. Because now we are playing the same people every year. So like last year it got lost because we weren't playing any like local teams that we normally would. So I think that's exciting for us.
Don't give away any secrets, but what do you think this team's strength is? What are you guys going to be able to rely on game in and game out?
I think we're going to be able to rely on each other, and that if someone wants to make a mistake, other teammates will be there to pick them up. And I think that really goes into effect during softball, because it's a physical sport, but it's also very mental, especially playing at a varsity level. So I think as long as if we can stick with each other, keep each other up, keep the energy up, we'll be good. I think that's our strength.
All right. Name a couple girls on the team that you think are going to have a big spring based on what they've done in the off season.
I think these two for sure. I think Maddie Drew, she plays travel. I think she's definitely, I would really say every girl. They all have put in a lot of work on the off season and for conditioning and stuff that we've already had. And then even for practice, they've been there, they've been giving it their all, and they've been trying. So I think that it's really good.
All right. Well, good luck to you this spring. And then last but not least, Ash over there, go ahead and introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
I'm Ashlyn Sherman. I am in 11th grade, and I play third base.
So Ashlyn, coming in, how different is it this spring compared to last year when Coach was in her first season?
She has improved, working with us a lot better. It's a lot easier than last year would be.
Knowing the success that Conneaut had when Coach was in school, how important is it to you and your teammates just to kind of restore that tradition and bring Conneaut back to where it was?
It's very important because we've lost the fun in the game. And I feel like the longer we work with Coach Lex, the more fun it'll get and the more competition we'll have.
All right, we got your first baseman and third baseman there. Who's your shortstop, second base, and catcher? Fill out that infield for us.
Our shortstop is Maddie Drew. Second base, it goes between, there's three main girls. They're still working for it. We don't know personally who it is yet. That would probably be a question for Coach Lex. But right now it's between Kylie Sherman, Olivia Whitbread, and I think Leanne Zimmerman. Right. And then our catcher is Grace.
Okay. And Ashlyn, just looking at your team's offense, who are the girls that have been pounding the ball and hitting the ball consistently in the spring?
I'd say Maddie Drew, Alexis, and probably Isabella Fix.
Mm-hmm.
What are the keys to victory for your team? What's it going to take for your team to win a lot of games this year?
A lot of confidence and to play with fun, because if we get down on each other, it's not going to work out for us.
All right. And what are your goals for the spring, individually and for your team?
I hope to get better at hitting right now because I've struggled with that. And then I hope we can get a couple wins and improve a lot on fielding and hitting and everything.
All right. Well, good luck to you this spring. Coach, back to you. We talked pitching. We talked infield. Talk a little bit about your outfield. Who do you have out there?
So outfield, we're still figuring it out. Honestly, I think beginning of the season, we're going to be throwing a lot of girls out there. Again, we lost like 8 or 9 seniors last year, so that means like our underclassmen are going to have to step up. So right now, we've kind of been working everybody, not everybody, but all the girls who were not obviously having worked in the infield. Just get some reps out there, and then we're probably going to be rotating them a lot. And then as the season continues, hopefully we find, a couple girls who step up or are a little more comfortable than the others. So we're all going to have to wait and see there.
From your perspective, how exciting is it to join the CVC where you've got a lot of those local rivalries built into league games now?
I personally think it is amazing. The girls said it best, it's going to bring back that competition, rivalries, which I do feel was lost when we were out in that PA conference. They may have known a few of the girls out there, but there's way more girls that they know in the CVC that are local. And yes, lot less traveling, which is definitely nice. But yeah, I think it's going to bring back that competition and rivalry aspect, which is very exciting.
All right. I've asked the girls for their goals. What are your goals for your team this spring?
Honestly, their answers were good. It was honestly what I was thinking as well. Like really just sticking together. One thing that I'm saying to them constantly is just to trust the process and stay the course. There's going to be some really rough games. But I do believe that we are going to be able to get some victories as well. So it's just all about having fun, staying together. The wins will come. So that's definitely where I'm at as well.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the girls taking some time out of your day to preview the
Thank
season.
you.
Welcome to the CVC and good luck to you this spring.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.